Hey everybody! All right, we have some big news to share with you over the next few weeks. My part's going to be today. We tried to share this with as many of you as we could, face to face through video calls. But we wanted to share it publicly for those of you who we haven't been able to meet with and for those that we don't talk with regularly, so that you know what God's doing in our life over the next few years. For the last 2 years, I've been going back to school to get my marriage, couple, and family counseling degree so that I could serve better here in Guatemala. Part of me finishing my degree is that I need to do a 1.5 years of practicum and internship where I am supervised by a licensed counselor. Since May of 2019, I have been searching for a licensed counselor here in Guatemala who could supervise me. As of November of 2019, I had found 2 men who were missionaries here, licensed counselors, and willing to supervise. That was all set up, and then during some prayer time on December 2nd, I felt God speak to my heart and tell me that I needed to do my practicum and internship in the U.S. Needless to say, I was devastated because Guatemala is my home. I don't want to leave. But I've learned that when God tells me something, I need to listen because it's going to happen. He told me I was going to be a missionary in Guatemala. I am. He told me that a friend of mine who got shot in the head was going to make a full recovery. She did. He's told me many things, and every time I've learned that I need to listen. The next day, I got an email from my advising team at the college, and they told me that the requirements for supervisors had recently changed and that the 2 men that I had found no longer met the requirements for supervision. I had spent months searching everywhere I could for someone to supervise me, and now I was out of options here in Guatemala. I am out of options here in Guatemala. So as of July of this year, 2020, I will be heading back to the U.S. so that I can be there for a class that I have to take on campus that's a prerequisite before my practicum and internship. After I finish that month-long course, I will then be taking my fall classes that I need to take, applying just like I would for a job, submitting resumes, going on interviews, so that I can find 2 different sites to do my practicum and internship because I can't do them both at the same place. I'll be doing all of this in the fall while working with the Servants Home Office to better support the mission here in Guatemala. And then in January of 2021, I'll be starting my practicum and internship, which will take me to May of 2022 when I graduate. So when I leave Guatemala this July, except to come back for visits or with teams, I will be in the U.S. for a 2-year period of time. Dylan, thankfully, will be with me. So tune in next week so he can tell you more about what we'll be doing with the Servants Office and what a few other details are going to look like over this next 2-year period. Thankfully, I get to have my hubby with me and I don't have to leave him behind in Guatemala because that would make this all so much harder. But please be praying for us because this is very hard, and it's going to be a very hard transition for us and for the families we serve here. Thank you guys so much. We love you.